and as we mentioned, there is a deadly crash that we're looking into that's shutting down lanes on 167 in Renton. So let's head over to Fox 13's Sean Chitness. You've been covering this all morning. Sean, what does traffic look like right now?
Bill and Maria, good morning. Well, we are still waiting for this stretch of 167 to open up. I'm going to step out of the way here so you can see what we're able to view from our angle here. This is east of 167, and we can still see that it is completely closed off, but they have been working hard to try and clear the scene. They've gotten all of the vehicles that were backed up and trapped behind it out of the way, including multiple semi-trucks. So that's a good sign of the progress that they're making. We also did just get a little more information from Washington State Patrol on what happened here. So here's what we know. This all started around 2:30 in the morning. That's when they got the first calls of a wrong-way driver heading south on 167 in the northbound lanes. The car hit a semi and the car driver died on scene. We now know that the driver of the semi was taken to Harborview with non-life-threatening injuries. Now, of course, this crash has been blocking all lanes or closed off those lanes for quite some time. We watched as drivers who were trying to head northbound had to go turn around and head south to try and get off of that. That's no longer the case because they have gotten everyone out of the way, though this still does stop 167 around 180th, where folks are being forced to come off of the Valley Freeway. So let's talk to Adam Gerke a little bit more about what options you still have as we wait for them to open up this stretch of the freeway. Adam.
Yeah, Sean, at this point, still waiting exactly on that to be reopened. But I did see push brooms out earlier, so that's also a good sign. But a Class C tow truck here hooking things up right now. Got a ways to go before we see that reopen. What we're finding for that alternative to be the first one for drivers who are stuck on the Valley Freeway is using the West Valley Highway 181, which parallels in the middle there. You can get off at 212th, get over to 181, and drop yourself onto 405. The other first best option that I like to use is I-5, which has just more lanes in general. So getting up out of the south end, seeing I-5 being impacted this morning, needing an extra 25 to 30 minutes for drivers getting up out of the south end.